Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, welcome. I'm Amanda Burnett, and today we're going to be talking about a subject that I haven't really talked about on my channel. So I recently just got asked if I could drive. Now, the very simple answer to that is yes. Now, do I drive currently? No. And do I know how to drive? Not really. And you might be wondering, Amanda, how would you be able to drive? You're disabled, and would your feet be able to touch the pedals? You're like 4 feet tall. Well, there are ways, and you're right, my feet don't touch the pedals. So the topic of driving naturally came up when I was about 15 years old. I went up to my mom and I was like, hey, do you think I'd be able to drive? Would that be a thing? And she didn't really know the answer. So at the next doctor's appointment, we brought up the subject of driving to him, and he pretty much said there shouldn't be a problem with me driving if I had hand controls, because obviously my height was an issue. I have feelings in my legs, but they just would not be able to reach the pedals. So he brought up hand controls. And I got so excited because, you know, the doctor said I could drive. So after that doctor's appointment, I pretty much signed up for driver's ed online like right away. So I was spending like day and night studying for my permit test. And when the time came, I passed my permit the very first time. I am so proud. So that was pretty much like step one. And then step two for me was ordering hand controls. Now, I kind of made a little bit of a rookie mistake there. One night I just decided to order some hand controls off of Amazon. If it has like a almost 5-star review, then what can go wrong there? So while we were waiting for my hand controls to be delivered, we were talking to my stepdad, and he basically agreed to let me use his car, and he wanted to teach me how to drive. Now, my stepdad has a son who got injured in a work accident, and he got paralyzed, and so now he is in a wheelchair and he uses hand controls. So my stepdad is a little bit more knowledgeable about hand controls than me and my mom. So I felt really comfortable. I was like, alright, like, we got this. He's gonna teach me how to drive. I'm gonna be on the road. So my hand controls arrive, and we set up a day where we go to my stepdad. He installs the hand controls to his car, and then head down to a high school parking lot, which thankfully was pretty much completely empty. So when we get to the parking lot, I was terrified. I mean, my mom was pretty dang scared too, but I was almost so close to like being never mind, I don't want to do it. I still don't know if me driving is a good idea. So I get in the front seat and I'm like shaking, and my stepdad's like, oh man, you got this, you're fine. And he, you know, he's giving me the basics, like, this is the brake, this is the gas. And then we were like figuring out the hand controls, and we figured out that you go back for gas and forward to brake. But in my mind, that just didn't make sense, because I naturally wanted to go forward for gas and back to brake. So that was a little issue for me. I had to like rewire my brain, because yeah, not good. So we start off with the basics, we move forward a little bit, and then we brake, and then we learn how to turn a corner, and then we learn how to brake. So yeah, it was basically just learning how to cruise and turn corners. I think I've only ran over a curb 3 times that day. I'm really thankful there was no other cars though. There was this incident where we went to the back of the school because he just wanted me to pick up pace a little bit more, and he wanted me to get out of my comfort zone with the front parking lot. And there was another car that came next to me, and I freaked out and I like slammed on the brakes. And my stepdad was like, no, keep going, what are you doing? And so yeah, that was fun. I interacted with another car while I was driving a car. That was kind of scary. And then after that day, I think we had like 2 more practice sessions at the same parking lot, but we soon realized that that car and those hand controls weren't really for me. And by that I mean the car, like the seat was extremely low and it didn't really rise up, so I was sitting on a bunch of pillows, and of course the pillows like sunk after a while, so I just couldn't really get to where I needed to be height wise. And then the hand controls got a little sticky when I tried to move it forward for brake or back for gas. Like I would really have to like mess with it, and it just didn't feel safe. So I mentioned that, and we just, you know, we came to the conclusion that 1, if I was gonna practice, I would need a different car, and 2, those hand controls just weren't safe. Now you're probably wondering, Amanda, what's the update? Like, did you practice some more? Did you get a new car? Did you get new hand controls? No. After that, I began college, and obviously I was extremely busy with classes. My mom was also really stressed out because she pretty much just wanted like an expert to really teach me so I would have a better understanding about just using them, I guess. So we found out that there's actually adaptive driving like schools, and so the plan is I'm eventually going to get into one of those and learn from like a professional standpoint on how to drive with hand controls and what kind of car or vehicle I should use. So right now I have not done anything else since that day I last practiced in that parking lot, and the main reason was I just started school after that and I was really busy, and so that pretty much took up all my time, and now I'm just broke. So my next priority is getting a job so I would be able to afford different hand controls, a car, and that special training that I would need. So yeah, that's basically it. I am capable of driving, but I don't right now, and I did have a little bit of experience with driving in a high school parking lot, but that's as far as I've gone so far. So since I do not drive, I do use public transportation and my friends and my family. And it really sucks having to ask somebody to come pick you up and take you somewhere. And the main reason why I would ask a family member or a friend to take me somewhere is if sometimes I just don't like taking the bus because it's a little scary. I have some story times if you're interested. But also not every single store or doctor's office is on the bus line, which really sucks. So sometimes I literally just need to like have a family member or a friend take me, and I would use Uber, but I need more of a steady job to pay for Uber because I'm kind of broke right now. So that's pretty much the end of this driving transportation video. I hope you enjoyed it. Give this video a big thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and if you haven't already, then subscribe and hit that little bell to know when I post. I love you guys so much. I hope you're having a great day or night, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye!